Treasurer, I think this is really a no-brainer. After we got that presentation from McKay last meeting, I was really excited to see that. I read the whole thing to go over, and it was a 2.687 or something, I guess, so it's just right at 5.4 when we're done. So our second trench will be the same when we get that in a couple of months, right?
Yeah, we can, I'll bring it back. It'll be another agenda item. We can address the second payment at that time.
Okay. I would move to approve if nobody has any other questions.
Just one question, or one point. So the minutes, so there's clarification. I understand where you come from, but you stated the first half of our first allotment.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the first half of the actual
Okay.
amount
Okay, so
given
yeah,
to
you
us.
spelled it out, but what we have is 2.682.
Yes.
Okay, just so that somebody, she's very good at typing minutes up. So,
Gets it correct. Yes, the full 2.68 million that we received.
okay, and then just a question before I go along with this. In this agenda, we need to state for this fiscal year and we're right now, so everybody's clear.
She said that.
Well, I asked for this year, but also to include FY23 if there should be any
Sure.
left over that carries over. We can go into the FY23 here that I'm budgeting for now. I don't expect it would be much, but in case there is some.
I'll second that motion.
Motion from Councilman Spears, second from Councilman Alward. Is there any further discussion?
I'd just like to thank her for preparing the paperwork I have for her, clear up the muddy waters I have.
And please thank McKay for all his work he's put in on that as well. Any other quick discussion? Notes? Any?
No.
No? Okay. All in favor? Any opposed? Carried and so ordered. Item 7, Councilmember City Treasurer Trask, discussion for possible action, approval for continued utilization of Hinton Burdick CPAs and advisors, consultation services on American Risk Plan Act, ARPA expenditures and reporting not to exceed $5,000.
So we've already approved the first 5,000, and it's been pretty much spent, and I would say it's been well worth it. I just would like to continue being able to use them as questions come up, especially as I do my first recording of this with the federal to make sure I do it correctly. I'm hoping that we wouldn't use the full 5,000 and just figured that would be safe.
I just got a question. I meant to call you on this and I got busy. On this paper you have where the rescue plan you got it all broke down, it triggered right when you just said this. Right now, we budgeted or committed 5,000 and they spent 1,700, or we spent 1,750. So since this report, we pretty well got
He hasn't billed it, but we've been in conversation because I asked him and he did convey that his time, we physically haven't gotten his bill, but with the time he's put in, he figures it's close to 5,000.
Thank you.
I'll entertain a motion on this item.
May I ask, but, but we don't think there's anything that we would get into that would.
No, that would go over that. Right now, I'm very optimistic that we would not go over the 5,000. But I'll come back if I do.
Okay. Anything else? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Motion from Councilman
All
Spears,
second.
second from Councilman Alward. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried and so ordered. Item 8, Councilmember City Quickly, discussion for possible action, approval of abatement action to include the removal of the RV believed to be occupied and accumulation of debris on private property located at parcel number 001-093-05, currently owned by Juanita H. Pope et al. And Sally Marcus et al. Current zoning does not allow for the use of a recreational vehicle to be used as a dwelling unit per Title 12 zoning regulations, and the accumulation of debris is in violation of City Code 4-1-4I.
I think the timeline that Patty prepared for this property really shows it's a long-standing problem.
What doesn't, I have kind of always had an issue with these variances.